Hey everybody, this is Jim again with JB Gaming. Going to bring you the last character in the zombie class, the All-Star Zombie. Now, the All-Star Zombie, I actually have most of these characters. I've used them a couple times. I'm just going to go over it. Basically, with the basic All-Star Zombie, you have the primary weapon, which is a football cannon. Now, with this football cannon, it doesn't have like a reload, but all these all-stars have is unlimited like ammo. They have a recharge, so you can overheat your weapon, and we'll have to let it cool down before you can go again with it. But if you can actually keep control, where you kind of feather the controller or trigger a couple times, don't let it hold on to it constantly, you can have a longer raid, I guess, without ever having to overheat it. So now the regular all-star zombie, they don't having really a lot of I guess damage. These guys are mainly meant as suppressors. They can cause some havoc if you get a group of guys and you go in there and you just start blasting away and you have the help. But if you're gonna go in by yourself, you're really gonna have to be strategic with laying down some of your special abilities. Like for instance, you have the dummy shield, which you have 2 of those you can lay down. So basically, if you're coming across the enemy and you're shooting them, and let's say it overheats, you can lay one of those dummy shields down, let your gun cool down so you can start going again, charge it up, because it doesn't just fire automatically. You have to kind of rev up the gun before you can start firing. So having these dummy shields, or having when you don't have any cover, help develop and get that gun going again. Another special ability that you have is a sprint tackle. Now the sprint tackle is basically if you're realizing your weapon isn't doing too much damage, or you need to really finish them off, and there's a big group of them, you can actually just press Y, sprint towards them, and then either you're gonna knock them really high up in the air. They're gonna, sometimes I get hit with these things. I go on a roof. It's just they're gonna cause a lot of damage. So you're either gonna take them out with that sprint tackle, or you're gonna really heavily damage them and then knock them out of your range, I guess, or knock them somewhere else. So kind of keep them out of the fight in a sense. The other special ability you're going to have is the imp punt. Now, what you do is you basically will lay down this little guy that's going to run towards an enemy. It's almost like the chili bean grenade that the pea shooters have. Basically, this can cause some damage. You lay out this little imp. It will come. It only goes a little ways, and then it will quickly destroy anything around its area. So these things are really helpful when you're playing Gardens and Graveyards mode. They are slow moving, but I mean they don't go too far, but they do cause a lot of damage, just like the chili bean. Now with the variants of these, all the variant characters that you can get with these do have a little bit different. Like starting out here, as you can see, we have the Cricket Star. Now with the Cricket Star, your primary weapon is going to be a flaming cricket blaster. So instead of having like the normal blaster you're going to have with the regular All-Star, you're going to have it's going to shoot out flaming rounds. Now this one's going to deal some fire-based damage. So basically it's going to add more damage over time as they're already on fire. It does overheat fairly quickly though, so you kind of have to use a short controlled burst. And also with the weapon mods of this thing, it's going to give you basically more damage, less time for I think reduce overheating. So I guess it's going to let you basically when it does overheat, it's going to get going again, so recharge faster. You're going to have more damage. And then basically your the other thing is not having more ammo, but it's actually going to basically give you I guess more fire rate in a sense. So that's what you get with these weapon mods. These weapon mods are going to be the same for every character in this All-Star class, so just remember that. Going into the next, which is the Goalie Star, he has an ice puck cannon, so he's pretty much same as the Cricket Star with the fire base, but this is a Goalie Star. It's going to have ice, so his power basically is going to be freezing, slowing down enemies with his ice damage. So you can actually freeze these guys in place, which is awesome because you can freeze them. You can just use that imp punt, get one of those imps over to them and destroy them that way, or you just finish them off with your weapon. So that's with that. And the next is the Baseball Star. Now basically with the Baseball Star, he has a baseball cannon. The baseball cannon is considered the fastest firing, more accurate version of the All-Star weapon. So basically, you're going to be able to hit dozens of times before some of the enemies can react than what you would with the normal All-Star. They kind of give him like a rapid-fire sniper, if you will. So this guy's pretty good to have. I don't have him yet. I'm hoping to, but the next one actually is a Hockey Star. The Hockey Star has a Stinky Glove Launcher. So what this does, you don't have the ability to freeze or cause put them on fire, but instead, it will actually kind of cause like a smoky mist type thing, like a green nasty smog around the enemy, so you can cause some damage that way. And also has an impressive rate of fire, so that's what that has for him. Up next is a Rugby Star. The Rugby Star has a rapid fire rugby launcher. Now this guy is he lacks the accuracy found in all the other All-Stars, but he makes up for it with his powerful weapon. This is probably one of the most powerful ones. The direct hits are devastating. It's possible to take down whole groups of plants using this guy, but again, you have to get used to the accuracy, which I noticed when I use it. They kind of have like an arc if you're really going long range. You really have to get the accuracy down. Up close, they're awesome, but farther away, you're going to have to kind of aim a little bit higher because they're going to have a little bit of drop to them with this guy. So you got to keep that in mind. Then that's pretty much with all of the variants for the All-Star. Now, I've used them. It's taken me a while. I have most of the characters I've unlocked with All-Stars, and I'm just right now I'm not really liking him. He's just not my type. I play a lot of Vanquish, so I mean, if I was playing Guardians of the Graveyards, I'd probably really want to use this guy. But in Vanquish mode, it's really tough because if you're running solo, it doesn't really help to have this guy. Now, I do get some kills and everything, but I die a lot more often than I would any other character. I can see when you're running with a group, this guy can be very powerful, help out team. But right now, it's going to take some getting used to. If I had to pick all of them so far, I would actually go with the Rugby Star, just because that or the baseball guy. But that's just my preference. But that's with the characters. Now we're going to look at, we have the All-Star hats. Again, if you want, you can pause the video, look at all these over. But these are what you get for the All-Star hats. Then we have the All-Star facial hair. And then we look at the All-Star accessories. Now I have a bunch. I don't know why I rarely use this guy, but I have a lot of all this stuff. So I mean, for some reason they really want to hook me up with the All-Star. So then we have the gestures, which I don't have these though. I don't have any of the gestures unlocked for this guy. And then finally we have the All-Star weapon skins. So that's another thing I don't have for these. But as you can see, they're right there. And that is it for the zombie class. We now completed both sides, the zombie and the plant side. I'm sorry if I missed some things with any of these characters. If I did, just be sure to leave some comments below, or if you have some tips in regards to what works with this class, please again leave some comments below. I basically wanted to get this series down just so you guys can see all the unlocks you can get with these characters, any kind of special abilities they may have. You know, I'm not trying. Maybe in the future I'll do some videos of showing basically what class is good against the other class. So what, like for the scientist would be special against, you know, so and so on the plant side, that kind of thing. I may do that in the future, but these videos are not meant for that. These are just going over all the characters you can unlock through the challenge, like buying the packs, the character packs, or even get level 10 challenge done. You get a character. So it's just showing you what characters they have, what they look like, all the accessories, everything you can unlock, and it just kind of go in brief detail what each variant does. So again, this will wrap up my series with this. I'll bring some next videos coming probably tomorrow. Again, this is Jim with JB Gaming. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. We're almost at 200 subscribers. You know, if you haven't already, please do so. Give me a thumbs up. Leave some comments below. Let me know what you think. I'm going to continue to keep doing this for you guys. For me, I love it. You know, I love bringing content, playing games that I love, and talking about whatever I find out about it. And it's also neat here, and you know, sharing those experiences with you guys, what you guys like, and bringing them out there and showing comments and things like that. So it's awesome, you know, when you can do that, and you get people that want to follow you and just, you know, kind of see what's going on, and give them their ideas as well. So it means a lot to me for all you guys subscribing. And I guess I will talk to you in my next video. So this is Jim from JB Gaming. I'll talk to you guys later. See ya. Bye.